Cyberpunk.
So now, if everybody wants to see the plot.
What?
If
A
everybody
plot.
wants to use the plot, I'll take this one.
What? I wanted that one. We can't hear each other from this far.
It's okay. So just put a sign down with your name and put your theme on
Oh
it.
my god.
Take my sign.
I got it.
Or not, okay. Write your theme. Lucky you got the theme that I wanted.
I wanted it.
Cyberpunk.
But yours is so funny because yours is urban. Yours is Street Fighter.
Okay, sure.
Hey, what'd you get? Ooh, holiday. Ha! You get to pick which holiday. Unless it's Christmas. I don't know, it could be like a... No, it could be a holiday at the beach. Or it could be a holiday with Santa. No, you should put Santa. I love holiday Santa. Hello again! It is much later and I am officially getting started on my cyberpunk arena. Now, I was a little stupid and for a couple weeks I thought that my theme was steampunk and I had a beautiful vision for it. But alas, we're on cyberpunk, so we're going Tron, even though I haven't seen that. I think my main two blocks will be this chiseled deep slate and block of netherite. How bougie. Just cause they give, gray, sturdy, industrial period. And again, for my teal pops, I have this copper stuff, skulk, and verdant froglight. Or verdant. So first we're going to build a road, and on either side I'm planning to have a couple of buildings, or at least some sort of scaled down city, so either 2 blocks or 2 buildings, I'm not sure. And just for the record, I'm freeballing this build. I did not look up a reference. I did briefly Google cyberpunk, and I found out that it is a, video game, I believe. But yeah, that's my knowledge, so don't violate me. I also don't know how to use world edit, so if you're very frustrated by this manual digging, then get out. I'm just kidding though, because I could never be. Ah! I lost my frog light. Usually I don't like to film solo because then I try to fill the void with as much of my talking as possible, and that means that I tell you too much. But I would like to spill an itty bitty bit of thing that I have been finally released from school. That's all the knowledge I will share. Wait, I need a road block. And not a road block, but a road block. And also, before anyone gets really disturbed, I would like to say that this street is not meant to be centered, so fear not. One thing about my building style is that I never make super crisp, sterile things, so the fact that this road is literally one consistent block and not at all blended is really disturbing to me. And it makes me feel like such a bum. I never build things out of solid blocks, or almost never, and yeah. This just makes me sad. It hurts something in my organic soul. It's also too wide. Yeah, because I want them to be able to have a crazy good showdown in the middle of this street. Preferably. And because this is a city, I think... Yeah, I conceptualized a tunnel at the end of it while I was talking to Kat one day. Don't remember why, she mentioned something interesting, and I was like, damn. I'll take notes. I think one thing I'm especially weak in building is, everything. Oh my god. What have I done? Another thing about me in building is that I don't like counting while I'm building because I think that is silly. Once upon a time, my favorite ever math teacher said that counting is the worst part of math. And I tend to agree, especially counting. You know what? When your tunnel does not fit the road, you make your road fit your tunnel. Putting holes in things is a little cyberpunk, no? Maybe a hole full of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make this one look a little broken. Okay? So somebody can jump through that in the midst of combat. And you know what? I'll even give them a copper door because we love door PvP. I hope somebody actually does that. Does that look good or did I just pull that out of my... I'll keep it, I'll keep it. I love texture. I need texture somewhere in this build, please. And we said copper door. You! I was trying to close my inventory and walk forward, but that works too. Okay, that is the tunnel done, except the end of it should be pitch black, so we will grab, black concrete. Ooh. It has texture. I need something... Wait, did I just reject texture? That's really messed up. By the way, guys, here is a view of the outside world. Congrats. You will probably never see it again if you're watching this video. I will say I don't mind that it's kind of ugly, because in my head, a lot of structures are ugly. It is kind of bulky. Maybe that. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll let it slide. And then there... Yeah, kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt, but I like it. Guys, let's be very honest. Would the road and that little pit look better if I switched their blocks? Okay, I think that is much better because, I don't know, the full Skulk road was kind of tacky. I do think this road deserves a couple accents, of course, maybe lights, because people need to see when they're driving. Do I have a oh my god, I have a 2-block center. This is why you camp before you build. Don't know what the roads look like in Tron, but this, I hope this isn't it. I will say my cyberpunk sidewalk should be maybe like that. This is a really obnoxious block, not gonna lie, but no. I find it hard to believe that anybody is walking on that. I could be such an urban planner. My cities are so walkable. When in doubt, make it copper. I love how this started cyberpunk, and yet there are still little kisses of steampunk. Maybe this is an outdated cyberpunk city. It hasn't been maintained that well. That does not fix my dilemma of what the sidewalks are, because I realize that the copper kind of just looks good as a trim. Why is everyone using crying obsidian? This is a really obnoxious block, not gonna lie. Or maybe my sidewalk should be edgier, huh? I am stupid. My arrows are going the wrong way. And this doesn't even look good. Oh my god, wait. Okay, decidedly the sidewalks are gonna have to be a really plain block, because if there's just too much of one of these crazy busy blocks, I will actually go insane. Okay, roadblock. I mean, sidewalk block. Ooh, mud. You're a good friend. Please, mud. Oh, you might be too close to netherite. Too close to netherite color. I will also tell you guys that I updated Minecraft solely to play with Cat, so I will not be using wall blocks because I never have. Ooh, my good friend Diorite. I could enlist their help. Dang, gender neutral Diorite. Cyberpunk. I feel like in a cyberpunk city nobody walks, so what color would their sidewalk be? Blackstone, how black are you? Oh, that's too close. Okay, I will be back with an answer to the sidewalk debacle. Okay, I have had a very eye-opening conversation with my brother, and finally was reminded of the vision that I discussed with an in-person friend, which is Vertical City, Tron, kind of like, well, minus the Tron, but vertical city, kind of like that one city in that one dimension, and Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, across the Spider-Verse. One of them, you know? You know. And I've also started to lean into more interesting shapes because who said that cyberpunk people are not triangle shaped? Sometimes I get words stuck in my head, and at the moment it's Eswatini, like that teeny tiny country in Africa. I think the main problem I'm having with this build is that I'm not having fun with it, and I'm not exactly sure how to, so I will put in shapes that I like and blocks that I like, because looking back at that tunnel, I really love it because it looks like I built it. And when we look at the old office building, literally who built that? This is gonna sound so silly. I was trying to build like someone else, aka someone who likes building office buildings. So instead, I will build like me building an office building. I don't know when this became such an inspirational podcast. Feel like that shape could kind of be misinterpreted. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather it go in than out, because the out thing is really starting to get disturbing. I feel like this could actually bump out one. Okay, asymmetry. Tchai is the name and asymmetry is the game. That sounded like my Team Rocket introduction. I find my own fun. Maybe they'll kill themselves. Huh. Maybe you want that. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Or you want a little shove at the end of that? Weather boy? Oh yeah. That's good, that's good. Hi, it's Tchai, and we are basically done, save for some finishing touches. I'm really sorry I didn't get more in-depth footage, but one, I was getting so frustrated building this city, because I hate cities, and two, I already had 2 hours of footage, and I could not do that. Anyway, ooh, whoops, wrong button. Currently, I am going to add some variation in these lanterns. I love these strings, by the way. And also a nice little floating trolley cart, because we are blending a bit of that Season 8 Ninjago inspiration into here with vaguely Asian things. Oh my god, what is that? Hello? No. I'm getting... okay, so I don't know what happened to my building abilities, but we will rejoin! I can't right now. Not with this. I'm glad we're experiencing this together. I'm getting gibbous. Update, I don't need a man. Just fixed it myself. First order of business, fixing the nasty thing that I messed up earlier. Do I remember how this used to be? No, I don't. I think that might be it. Pow. And there we have some variation in the lanterns, so they look a little more festive and a little less robotic. Because Gibbous brought this to my attention that my city is very cyber and not very punk. And so, let's pop in some rail. And it will kind of tightly turn out here. And then I will pop a little cart that you can jump onto from that building. And this cart will low-key be Pop Rockets, if you guys know who that is. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot chunkier than I would want it to be on this skinny little rail. Something in my head's telling me that Pop Rockets looked a lot better than this. Okay, decidedly this cart is too fat. I'm wondering if I can actually make the walls of this out of doors. My lovely old trick. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like that. And I believe I do have barrier blocks available to me. Structure void. Hello. Okay, I guess barrier blocks. That's gonna throw a lot of people off, and I find this very amusing. Ah, that's really funny. Maybe not, though. Bam. And I just need to fix up this roof and then shift it one over so that it actually lines up with the tracks. There goes my funny little hanging car. I like him. I think he should be one down and one over. So now you get to observe my Axiom Prowess. Is that it? I think that's the whole build. Oh my gosh. It only took me, what, 20 minutes? I think that's as good as it's gonna get. That's not bad. Maybe he can be gripping it. Like that. And my work here is done. Oh my gosh, I love how this company expects the people to jump off a roof and get into this cable car. To be fair, this is not an official stop. And from there we have two more tasks, one being changing the walls to be all black, and the second one being filling up loot chests. Okay, and like that we are done. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of my cyberpunk city, and also all the loot chests I've baked into it. Actually, I'm gonna have everyone spawn here with their nice starter kits, just iron armor and golden carrots, because the chests that they find around will have weapons and stuff. Firstly, they need to do this this parkour if it doesn't kill them first. Hop here, and then I think flick this out, jump, get that shulker. Not a great one because, I don't know, the parkour isn't that bad. And then they need to make it up onto here after flicking that trapdoor out in order to get to this red shulker, which is marginally better. And right across the street we have our first transport hub. Now I have another finicky wind charge Vader right here, And technically it's for cars, but there are no cars in this world. Go right up here. Now there's two options. You could go straight to the roof or up onto this green ramp, which you follow. Oh, my bad. Right here. Follow this road and you enter the next red transit hub and find an empty shulker. That's good to know. Furthermore, you can jump into the hanging gardens of this building, well, hanging pools, and get the one and only pufferfish in a bucket. There's also not really a safe way to come down from here, but I typically use this tunnel, and this is a very misleading strand that goes nowhere. As for this building, this is actually a landing port. You're supposed to be able to get up from up there, so let's go back to where I was on this road and return to the green building. Okay, sometimes that happens, and bam, you land up on the roof. Okay, now there's several ways you can get to this cart. One way is through that road, which I'll show you how to get to in a second, but you could also parkour up to here and get the shulker. Now, if you follow this thing very, very carefully, then you get up to this shulker, bam. You got a view of that one. Technically, you could make the jump, but there is a far better way of getting there. Jump down here, and this is a very misleading garland again, because you can't actually get up to that rooftop from here. You're actually supposed to take this parkour, and bam, this box. Or, if we backtrack, you can get that shulker box. Probably in several ways, I'm not sure, but this is the way I do it. Pop down, get the shulker. Now pretend I'm back here because I took that parkour. I just opened that box and there is one I can catch while falling. It is kind of interesting getting the timing on that one. But yes, it is a sneaky peek at the one Ravager egg in this map. Another easy shulker is up there. You do need to do a tiny bit of parkour, just that. And bap. And here is a view of my beautiful vertical city as it is meant to be viewed by people craning their necks up. One final thing though is that this tunnel actually connects to that tunnel all the way up there. So if you step on these pressure plates, it'll take you facing the right way up onto this road where the final shulker is located. And this is also pretty smart for a first shulker to target because you can see all the other ones from here, basically. So thank you for visiting the city of Tchaiville. It's slightly dystopian if you would know the lore. But, good luck, gang.